In this video we're talking about posture. How do we stand to the golf ball and why do we need posture? So posture is the angles the body creates, and the big ones in the golf swing occur at the ankle, the knee and the hip, okay? And that sets our angle to the ground. So if I have one of those that's kind of out of position, the other one's going to compensate, or we're going to have to bend in some way just to be able to get to the golf ball. So I'm going to work on this and then we're going to show you a drill of how to make sure you consistently set up. So once I've taken my stance here, I'm somewhere near shoulder width, I've now got to be able to get to the golf ball. If I just literally curve my back like this, I could reach the golf ball. Problem with this is I now can't move very good. Okay, so this is someone generally older is going to have this rounded back. If you don't use your hips correctly, you've now made it really hard to turn. And as we get older and we lose distance, we always want to make sure we can make a big turn here on the backswing. So if you're this guy or girl, I want to make sure that I've got a much flatter back, because then I'm going to be in a position to move. So a couple of things we can do here. If I put this club across my hip bones here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my hips back. I'm trying to keep my chest up as I do this, and that's enabling me to keep my back nice and flat, okay? You'll notice as I do that, my hips go behind my heels and my knees just naturally start to go into a soft bend position. If I can do that and get to where I can just touch above my knees, the tip of my shorts here, I could be in a really good position to turn. From here, it's much more easy to turn my ribs around this way and then come through this way. That's going to make me more consistent in getting back to the golf ball. Two other ways to do this. You could take your golf club and you could pin this on your tailbone here, touch it between your shoulder blades here, and then as we go forwards, try and maintain those 2 points. So now I'm bent forwards. There's going to be a little bit of a rounding in the upper back to allow the arms. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat all the way down like this. It'd be too rigid. You've got to have a little bit of a softness in the shoulders. But the main thing is what we're doing here. Here's the most common mistakes we see. I will see either too straight in the legs and too bent over like this. Now the hamstrings are pulling like crazy. You're not going to move very good from here. The other one is sitting back this way, and now I've got a big curve in the back to get to the ball. All right, so if we can avoid those, we can get into a nice position. Here's another way. This one might suit you as well. If I take my grip here, nice soft arms, you'll notice how the shaft is somewhat the same as my spine if I just stood in this straight up position. From here, if I maintain that and that by pushing the hips back, slightly soft knees, what I can feel now is that the load has gone up into here, into my glutes, okay? That's where I want to hold my body like this. My core is now activated, okay? That's going to be the safest position for my spine. And then I can just drop the club to where it needs to be. And now I get into a good posture here, where I'm able to move, maintain my angle to the ground, come back to the golf ball, and finish through. So let's see how we do here. So if I set up like this, push like this so I can feel it going into the glutes, drop the club to the ground, now I can make my golf swing. Awesome. If I'm the guy who's with the rounded back sitting down like this, there's no way I can move much more than there. And now I'm not going to be able to really change direction with any effective speed going forward. So that's going to be a lot of swings that look like this, okay? Hard to move from there. You are going to lose a lot of distance as you get older, naturally, because of obviously muscle is degenerating. But if your body is not in a good position, you cannot move fast. You know, if you move fast, you can still hit the ball, okay? We want to be able to create turn. We need a good spine position to do that. So the other one, if I go this way where my legs are too straight, now I'm just picking up my arms. I can't move effectively from here either. All right, so let's get good posture, flat back, make a nice big turn, come back to the golf ball. Your posture will really, really help your golf game. Hope you got something out of this. Please subscribe to the channel. Got more content coming your way, and you can hit that notification bell down in the corner, and then look forward to seeing you on the next video.